Are you ready for the 2025 bird season? If you are, then you're in the right place. In this video, I am taking some new dogs out to hopefully introduce them to wild birds and help them connect the dots. Also, I will be working some veteran dogs who just need a little bit of minor tune-up. There's a wide range of breeds in this video, so I'd like to know, what breed are you working with? Well, I just screwed that up. I have a whole bunch of grouse poults that just blew up in a brood. And I was over here filming feathers on the ground. Got them all over the place. Oh, there he went. There he goes. Now we just flushed a bird. She just locked up on point. I saw the bird go. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know if she pushed too close, but she's holding her stance. Good girl. Oh, there it goes. Here's the grouse. She held one. Nicely done, kiddo. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good girl. There goes a Woody. Nice job. I'm here with Ace this morning, and we're working shortly after a pretty good thunder shower, and everything, as you can see, is pretty wet. I did notice a couple birds on the way in, on the drive-in. In the process of just entering the woods, we flushed a couple grouse that were on the ground. I think Ace found the hot spots of those birds, and now we're just trying to see if we can locate them in the direction that they flew. I'm not sure what this is. I've never seen, or maybe I have and I just didn't acknowledge it, but here's some witch hazel, and it has these little thorny processes, which they're sharp, but they're not painful. I'm not sure if that's a normal thing. I've not seen that in witch hazel before. Interesting. Anyway, carry on. Always trust your dog. Even if you don't, always trust your dog. More logs. Watch out for these things. They're slicker than snot. You see a dark, wet log in the woods? You step on it. I don't care what tread you have on the bottom of your boots. You are going down. Am I grumpy about it? Yes, I am. Because I've taken 2 diggers so far. Thankfully, it was when the camera was off. So you don't get to see it. You ready? Are you ready, Ace? Ready? What a good boy. All right, let's go. We're going to give this a shot today. It's been pretty warm lately, and it's been difficult to get out without getting either pushed out from the heat or from bugs, or the sun has been pretty relentless as well. So we're going to try to get out one more time, a couple more times this week, to get Ace, Sadie, Tootie, Wilson, and a couple other dogs out on some grouse before the weekend. Because I usually stay out of the woods on the weekend. The ATVs, UTVs, double LMNOPs all get out here with their equipment and zip around, and I just don't feel like it's safe for the dogs. So they can have the weekends. I'd rather hang out here in the weekdays. It's kind of strange. There's actually some foliage that is already starting to turn. It is the 12th of August. I'm not sure if that's because of the drought or if that's just feels like some things are moving along a little earlier. So we'll get after it, see where that all goes. All right. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and it is still really dry. Normally it's pretty damp. Oh, there goes one. Nice point, Ace. Well done. Yes. I was too busy talking. I just saw him stop. Good boy. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll get you fired up. Good boy, Ace. Handle up. Good boy. I'll get you some water. Hang on. Hang on. There you go, buddy. Can't tell where she's at. Oh, it's moving. It's gotta be right here. Huh? All right. Something's in there. Ah! Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. We aren't going after those. Leave it. You did. Okay. We're gonna have to pull you out. Come on. Let's go. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Come on. I'm gonna go back to the truck. Had to stimulate her off a quill pig. Come on, we gotta get out of here. So, our morning had to be abruptly ended. Must be something in the cards, because the last video I just took was of Sadie getting quilled by a porcupine. I was able to get a good stimulation and coerce her off the porcupine, and we moved out, got back to the truck, and I pulled out my pliers to remove the quills. I'm trying not to do it so you end up looking up my nose. And I was successful at getting a majority of the quills out of her, and then it downpoured, as you could just see. So I am headed out now, but we did see a bunch of birds. We got a good number of contacts, but we're done, and I gotta go see about getting Sadie some attention from a vet to make sure everything was done well, or at least make sure that she doesn't have any future problems. So unfortunately, that's how it goes, and our grouse training has come to an end for today, and we'll see what we do tomorrow. All right, carry on. The rain is coming down so hard I have to keep the truck in four-wheel drive just to get myself out of here. It is greasy, and it's been a long time since I've had to use four-wheel drive. Whew. But you can hear the rain just pummeling the truck right now. It is just ridiculous. What do you got? Oop. I think that's where it flushed out of. Ooh. There might be another one. That's where it flushed out of, buddy. You were working on this side of it and it went. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Yeah. That's where it was, right in here. All right. Bird's gone. Yep. You did your job. Well, we just kicked that bugger out. Yeah. Come on, Stinky. The bear's going that way. Let's go this way. Come on. No, we're gonna go this way. No, we're going this way. Thank you. Well, we're back at it again today, trying a new spot. I've been bumping around to new spots every day to just explore and see what we have at all my traditional spots that I would hunt, and hopefully we can find some more birds. We've had a pretty good week so far. Found good numbers of birds. Some areas seem to have more adult birds. Some areas seem to be more brood worthy. Yesterday we found a good brood, and we found a handful of adults as well. We also had an interesting run-in with a bear, and one of the pointers, Ace, decided that he was going to chase. Thankfully, after a short expletive conversation he decided that chasing the bear wasn't as exciting. Thankfully, though, that very fearful, panicked, and angry language coming out of my mouth also sent the bear kind of running in the opposite direction. So we had a good turnout, but so far I've had a couple run-ins with some characters this week. A porcupine earlier in the week, then a bear yesterday, and today hopefully it's just a benign bird day. Nothing exciting, just a few grouse. But we're going to get some more dogs out. I'm going to probably start with a setter. His name is Wilson, and he's been with me for a couple years now. And we're trying to polish him up for his season starting here in a couple weeks. Well, we're looking forward to it. Stay with me, and we'll get after it. Oh, there's our point. Good boy. Yeah. There he goes. Woodcock. He was not supposed to break on that flush. I did make a correction, but unfortunately... Whoa! You gotta hold your point, buddy. Whoa. Alright. Nope, right here. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. There's like a little ridge here, and I find that when you hunt just down halfway or a third down off the ridge, or transition elevation, then they seem to funnel right along that edge. It's kind of hard to see, but this is dropping away into a little valley this way. It's not a big drop, but there's just enough of an elevation change that I have found that a lot of grouse tend to hold right along the top third or top half of the elevation change, at least in this spot. When good dogs don't bark, they get out, don't they? Good boy, Wilson. All right. I'm gonna guess that's a bear bait. Huh. Yikes. Time to get out of here. There's the camera. Sorry. So I already flushed one bird and he's maintained point. Oh, jeez. I bet you that was the bird. And I didn't have it recording yet. Whoa! 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 It was a good hold. Whoa! Whoa. Good boy. Now you're going to sit there. Whoa. All right. We got to do the victory dance some more. Kennel up. Good boy. I'll get you some water. Hang on. I think that's a woodcock. Whoa! Whoa. That was an inappropriate move. Good girl. Had to nick her there. Good. Good girl. Whoa. There it goes, woodcock. Gotta be pretty close. Oh, shoot, right there. There goes a woodcock. Good girl, Sadie. Good girl. Hey, welcome back. It's August 28th. I've been working out in the field on wild birds for a couple weeks now. And today I'm out with a setter named Wilson. He's been in here before, or in with us before for training, and he's doing a pretty good job. We have some hurdles to overcome, specifically with his range. He's been getting kind of rangy. We have to manage him a little bit, but we're just trying to get some more exposure to him with steady to wing and shot when we establish a point. He has no problem finding birds. This little dude he rocks. He flies all over the place, and he doesn't seem to miss much. Got a great nose, very industrious, great work ethic, and he just does not quit. The steadiness to wing and shot. Ooh, there's a nasty spider web. Ooh, you probably can't see it, but I about walked right into it. But that's part of the allure of being out in the woods this time of year, and much into the season, which is coming up here shortly. Only a couple weeks away. Can't believe it's already here. I'm so excited. And we gotta find a couple more woodcock, maybe hopefully a lot of grouse. I've been finding a good number of grouse this year. Not as much as last year. Seems like the numbers just aren't as plentiful, but that could be for a lot of reasons. It has been absolutely stifling hot, and the last few days of August have been nice and cool. And so those earlier days, with it being so stinking hot, could have affected our turnout on our birds. But I had some good days even when it was hot. I found a bunch of birds. So just keep plugging, keep digging, keep trying to find them. And now he got a little bit further away, so I used the tone to help remind him that he needs to close that distance a little bit. Yep, so he's getting a little closer. He's working his way back to me. This dense cover has been really tough to get birds flushing and have the whole thing on film. Much more difficult than early season hunting, because it's just dynamite thickness. Oh, is that a point? No? You just checking where I'm at? Okay, let's go. Whoa. Good. Good. Whoa. Good. Okay, so that didn't go quite as planned, but you'll see that he did maintain his point through the shot. I was on my way to link up with him, and I tripped over a tree over here, did a face plant. That's when the bird went up, he maintained his position, and it all worked out, but I did not get the bird on film. But you probably will get the swearing and the cussing when I took a digger. All right, carrying on. So these are dusting bowls that these birds like to use. And that's a good sign that you have active birds in the areas when you see fresh dustings. This one's a little older. Looks like it's been kind of rained on, so nobody's used it recently. Are you helping? Are you helping instruct, buddy? All right. You ready to go? All right, let's go. Let's go. Good girl, Sadie. Good girl. Must be really close. Good. Got it again. Good girl. Woodcock. Whoa! Come here. Kennel up. Kennel up. Good girl. I know you weren't ready yet. That's a good girl. Well, we just flushed a bird. There goes another one right there. Whoa! Good boy. Good boy. We flushed a pair right here in the corner. It's just a camera, buddy. Just a camera. You're a nice dog. I like you. Yeah. Let's go. As I look back over the month of August, man, those temps were hot. At least until the end of the month, where we got a nice cool reprieve for the last few days. I also was fortunate to gain some insight to the changes of both the bird numbers and how the cover changed in my regular spots, while also adding a few new spots to my portfolio. I enjoyed the variety of personalities, breeds, and skill levels of all the dogs, from young to mature, seasoned to green. So I wonder, what breed are you working with? Have you been taking advantage of the preseason? Let me know in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. The most significant takeaways continue to be that every handler dog team can benefit greatly by getting out during the preseason. Knock that rust off, tighten up some training issues, and spend time together working on a goal. In the end, it's about getting out to spend some time with family, friends, and of course our dogs.
All right.
Hunt hard, always trust your dog, and go make some great memories.